Chicago.
Why is there an Elvis outside our studio this morning? Entertaining us with the song. He and his wife are about to make their big debut on national television. Pete and Denise Berwick, they're from Northwest Suburban Lakemore, and tonight, actually, you guys, along with Faith, your daughter, will be starring on ABC's Wife Swap.
From heartbreaking ballads to heart-pounding, aggressive hard rock anthems, there's much musical variety to discover from Southland's local artists and bands Thursday night at 8 on the Cat 105.5's Homegrown Tones. He's been going at this for a period of over 30 years and 4 albums. Pete Berwick has developed a distinctive country rock style, mostly focusing on acoustic emotional ballads that focus on love lost, even roadkill, being a country outlaw. Now on his latest CD, Give It Time, Pete has radically changed his musical direction. Listen to the first 6 tracks of the album. It's more aggressive, it's in your face, hard rock, punkish at times. He's still got the country swagger going for him, but it's a really nice change of pace. You can think Social Distortion meets Johnny Cash. That's what I think. You tried this before, of course, on your last record, Just Another Day in Hell.
Yeah.
You tried this on the track of Vacancy in My Heart, but now you seem to really be focused on this kind of aggressive, in-your-face, harder rock direction. How would you describe this sound? I guess you call it cowpunk. Is that right?
I like everything you said. A lot of people still aren't familiar with that genre, but I was pioneering that in the 70s here in the Chicago area. Nobody knew what the hell it was. It is kind of a new direction, Tim, as opposed to what I've been doing, but really, in a lot of ways, it really comes back to my early roots. I was doing a lot of punk in the Chicago area before I was mixing it with country and roots rock. I was doing more straight-ahead punks, in the vein of Social Distortion and the Ramones, before anybody really knew who those bands were, and they certainly didn't know who the hell I was. And through the years, between moving to Nashville and studying with songwriters there, my albums have just metamorphosized into basically just taking the different styles of music they love, rock, punk, country, folk, whatever, bluegrass, and just morphing it together, and what comes out, kind of like when you put a bunch of stuff into a blender, you just kind of hope for the best, And what I wanted to do with this album, to me, it's my best, and my critics are agreeing. I like it. It's like I always wanted to make that one album that you can just listen to over and over and over again and not get tired of it. And this is a good one to stay awake at the wheel. If you put this bad boy on and crank it, it'll keep you awake at the wheel.
Almost definitely, because you have that fist-pumping energy. You have that musical adrenaline. Let's give our listeners a sample of the somewhat new musical direction of cowpunk pioneer Pete Berwick. The lead-off track to his new CD, Give It Time, Renegade, on Homegrown Tones of the Cat 105.5.
Jesse James, leather running through my veins, wild as a hurricane. I am a renegade, don't fit in with the mold they made. Doing time on the lost highway, taking it day by day. Black sheep of the family, ain't no woman loving me. Not the kind that you can hold, no place to call my own. 2 wheels and a tank of gas, taking names and kicking ass. Living hard and dying fast, each day could be my last. Renegade, ooh, hell yeah. Ooh, that's what I am. Renegade, devil's closing in behind, so we'll give what I can take. Renegade, ooh, yeah. Born to die, live to ride. Renegade, come on. Watch me now, watch me fade away. couple pills so I don't sleep. I am a renegade, ain't much till I get by. Heart of stone, balls of steel, white lights flying past my wheels, riding through these towns and fields till the day I die. Renegade, ooh, hell yeah, ooh, that's what I am. Renegade, devil's closing in behind, so I'll get what I can take. Renegade, ooh, yeah, yeah, born to die, live to ride. Renegade, come on, watch me now, watch me fade away. Ow!
The manic country punk musical energy of Pete Berwick on Homegrown Tones of the Cat 105.5. That is the leadoff track from his new CD, Give It Time. Pete is going to do a couple of dates in Florida around the holiday season, but he will be back in January. You can go to peteberwick.net for more information about that. Pete and I were just talking off the air, and he tells me the raspy vocal delivery you just heard on that track kind of came by illness. Pete, you want to elaborate for the listeners how exactly that came about?
Yeah, I was pretty sick when we were recording this album. It was the middle of the summer, and I usually get these really bad bronchial attacks in the winter. I was sick, and it was all I could do to spit out every song. And I thought, at a point, I was really kind of like, I got to go back and re-record all the vocals, But as we were mixing, as the songs took on a life of their own, I realized that's exactly how they should sound. I've always had a rough and ready vocal, the only way I know how to sing, but this one particularly, and I was dying in the studio. That was part of the magic, and that's what I love about, going to the studio. Some of these songs took years and years and years to tweak to the point where I could go in and record them. But when you go in the studio, I have a theory of working in the studio. It's to get out of the way of the song. If you get in the way of the song too much, you're going to take it somewhere where it doesn't want to go. And once I got in the studio, everything just happened the way it was meant to be. And I'm really proud of this disc. Your
new musical direction coincides with the musical direction you've been doing on a lot of your last three records. And that's kind of an acoustic country ballad style. And the track we're going to play next, My Heart Is on Hold, combines the two styles very well. From Pete Berwick's new CD, Give It Time, on Homegrown Tones of the Cat 105.5.
When I see her face, it's hard for me to turn away. Hurts to hear your voice asking me to stay. I feel love shining all around you. If only I had as much to give you, I'd give you. But my heart is on hold, it's tired and cold. Got nothing left to give, nothing I can control. My heart is on hold, maybe someday, I don't know. We can try again, but I don't know when. 'Cause my heart is on hold and it won't let go. Can't leave this place where the shadows grow. My heart is on hold, ain't no heart of gold. Just walk away, girl. My heart is on hold. I wish I knew you when I was young and not so jaded. Would be different then. I know we could have made it. There'd be love shining all around us. Why does life do the things it does to us? My heart is on hold, it's tired and cold. Got nothing left to give, nothing I can control. My heart is on hold. walk away, girl. My heart is on hold. 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 Ain't no heart of gold. Just walk away, girl.
You'll find yourself two-stepping and moshing to it at the same time. Cowpunk. It's very aggressive, but it's got that nice little do-si-doing nature to it as well. Pete Berwick, My Heart is on Hold. That is from his CD, Give It Time, which is his fourth release on Homegrown Tones of the Cat 1055. Pete will be performing a lot of these songs live. You'll have to wait until after Christmas. He's going to be in Florida during the holidays doing a few gigs there. He'll come back on Friday, January 7th, playing Spikes in Peru, and Thursday the 13th at Two Fools Pub in LaSalle. To find out more details, go to peteberwick.net. You really involve your band a lot more so on this record than your previous records. I mean, the harmonies that...
Actually, Tim, is just the opposite. On Just Another Day in Hell was my former band, the Renegades, which I was touring with in 02 and 03. That was really my first band project. This kind of comes back to what I did on my very first album, where I play most of the guitars. So I never played out live with any of these guys on this album. It's a little bit more of a studio project with me handling the majority of the guitars. Jason Botka, my co-producer, flavored some of the tracks very nicely. And I was going to say also, without my co-producers, Jason Botka and Mike Kazika, I could not have done this, because they really understood what I wanted to do as far as the tones and everything and sonically, and that's really, the songwriting's the first step. The second step is getting sonically everything sounding the way you want in your head onto disc, and that's no easy task, and those guys are geniuses as far as that's concerned.
There's also positive messages to it, Pete. I mean, the whole thing is not, like sad country songs with downer lyrics here. Give it time. It has a nice positive outlook on life. Love will shine a light on you. You'll love again. Perks up the mood of the song, and that is what we're going to close our interview with.
That song took me years and years and years to get right, and I'm really proud of it, and it really is the cornerstone for the new album. It's never too late. Even if you're 98, it's never too late. Some of the greatest achievements on this planet were done by people in their later years.
Let's give our audience a new sense of optimism and, of course, another look at the changing musical direction of Pete Berwick. PeteBerwick.net to find out more details. Pete, thanks for taking the time to share your music with us tonight.
Thank you, Tim. Thank you very much.
This is the title track to Pete Berwick's latest CD, Give It Time, on Homegrown Tones at the Cat 1055.
Tears that you cry, wait, it all works out by and by, 'cause time keeps waiting for you, keeps on waiting, time keeps waiting for you. Hey, better day, you think that life has passed you by, wait, any day, the love you lost, you're gonna find. 'Cause time keeps waiting for you, keeps on waiting, time keeps waiting for you. Time will shine a light, you got to give it time, give it time, give it time. And time is on your side, you got to give it time, give it time, give it time. babe. Give it time, give it time. And time is on your side. You got to give it time, babe. Give it time, give it time. And time will shine a light. Yeah!
They're hoping that over time, their mixture of metal, like Judas Priest, and progressive rock, like Yes, will develop into catchy melodies like Lynch, the band they are opening up for in January. Mind Warp Chamber as Homegrown Tones continues on the Cat 105.5.